This is the Night Riviera.
Tonight, we're taking one of the UK's last 2 overnight trains, Caliente, departing London at midnight and waking up on the other side of England. It's not a suite on rails, but once you're on board, it's a proper hotel on wheels, a private sleeper cabin, an onboard lounge bar, and breakfast delivered to your door in the morning. But getting a sleeper cabin on this train, that turned into its own journey.
Right, so here's what happened, because this was not a simple ticket purchase.
A month ago, we tried booking online and kept getting an error every time, no explanation.
We called the call center and they told us we couldn't book online or by phone from outside the UK.
So we asked you guys for help. One of you in the UK tried the site, same error. Another one called in, and basically without a UK credit card, the only option was to buy at the station in person.
We flew to London, came straight to Paddington, and there was zero availability. We could not get on the train.
And now here we are a month later because we found a loophole. We flew in extra early just in case something went wrong, but this time we just need to go in and pick up the tickets.
Which sounds simple, but this time we're not breathing easy until those tickets are actually in our hands.
We woke up to the self-service machine in the ticket office holding our breath. And just like that, after 2 countries, 2 flights, and about a month of headaches, here they are.
Okay, we got a few hours before we can even board, and it turns out our tickets include access to the first class lounge, but it doesn't open to us until 9 p.m. So we got about 4 hours to kill.
Not that we're complaining, we're in London after all. But while we explore, let me fill you in on tonight's plan. The Night Riviera is one of only 2 sleeper trains left in the UK. It runs 6 nights a week out of London Paddington, all the way down to Penzance in Cornwall. Departure is 11:45 p.m. and you roll in around 8 in the morning. The ride is slow on purpose, because the whole point is that you actually sleep. But before any of that, there's one perk we've been looking forward to all day. Let's fast forward to 9 p.m. and see if we can get into the first class lounge. We head to the lounge not entirely sure if it'll be open. It is.
How are you?
We don't have a QR code.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Have a seat.
Oh, that's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And after the day we've had, a quiet seat and a drink feels like the finish line of a very long race. There are snacks, drinks, and a coffee machine Jhon immediately adopts as his own. We decompress. What we don't know yet is that there's a whole other room hiding at the back, the Chandelier Lounge, built in the 1850s as a private waiting room for Queen Victoria. And it looks the part. Victorian fixtures, period details, Chesterfield sofas, and a ceiling that make you stop mid-sentence. We find it about an hour in and don't look back. We sink into the sofas like we have nowhere to be. Which technically we don't, until the Night Riviera pulls into Platform 1 and everything we've been waiting for finally begins. Step 1. Figure out which car we're even in. The platform is buzzing, the staff are pointing in slightly different directions, and we are doing our best impression of people who have done this before.
Hello, I have the same question. This is the last name? Yes, that one. So,
E1 and 2.
E1 and 2.
Yeah, not this coach. The next one down. Hopefully the first door. It might be easier to go on the platform. Anna's doing that coach as well. She'll book you in. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now that we know our room number, let's see. I'm so excited. 1 and 2. Are you ready? Oh, nice. small. It is quite small.
Berths E1 and E2. Small, yes, but after everything it took to get here, it's the most beautiful small room we've ever seen. Right on cue, Anna, our car attendant, stops by.
Tickets there, please.
Yes.
She walks us through the room features, takes our breakfast order, and leaves us with one very clear instruction about the 7:55 arrival time.
Until what time can we be on board after 7:55?
You've got when we arrive, you have to go. Yeah.
Okay.
Right
got it.
away. Right.
Yeah.
7:55.
Drag you out. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Anna.
We drop our bags under the bed and give our shoulders a much needed rest. We believe Anna was not joking. So with a firm 7:55 deadline and a whole night ahead of us, we head to the lounge car to make the most of it. The lounge car is just 2 cars down, and walking in feels like a small reward in itself. Modern, comfortable, and at this hour, almost completely empty. After a day that started in Madrid and somehow ended on a sleeper train in London, we're not looking to share a space with many people. The buffet car has a solid selection of snacks, sandwiches, drinks, and a few Cornish-themed options that feel like a preview of where we're headed. But we're not really hungry, so we keep it simple.
Hello. How can I help?
Can we please have one hot chocolate and
Hot chocolate?
one coffee with
Coffee?
milk?
Coffee
Latte.
with milk?
Latte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot chocolate and a coffee, yeah?
Yes.
You sit in the lounge?
That's alright.
Thank you.
You sit in the lounge, yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Take a seat, I'll bring it over to you.
Alright, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Whatever we ordered, the idea was the same. A quiet corner of the train and a chance to finally decompress. Caliente.
Okay, good snacks, good drinks, and honestly, a much better lounge than we expected. And now it's time for the main event.
After everything it took to get here, we finally get to settle in our sleeper cabin.
We rode the Caledonian Sleeper train just last month, so we got a fresh comparison point, and we're really curious to see how the Night Riviera stacks up.
It's time for...
Jhon's room tour. As you can see, this is a very small cabin, but I have a lot to say about it. I have to use my inside voice because people next door can hear me and it's a little bit late. So we have 2 twin beds with hotel-like linens. This is a first. We have 2 pillows for each one of us. Each one of us also gets complimentary chocolate and face towels. This is the closet. Okay, so it's a little bit slim. We have water. That's a very odd place to put water. Anyway, that's the closet. This is a tiny desk that can be converted into a sink. The sleeper cabins don't have bathrooms inside, so if you need to use the toilet, you have to go outside to the communal one. There's also no showers on the train, so you have to use the one at the station.
Do you want to try pulling up the shade?
Okay. How do you do it?
Don't break it.
I have no...
It says pull here.
Okay. Oh. No. I don't know how to do it. How do you do it? I don't understand.
Okay, confession time. I spent a whole minute earlier trying to pull up the shade and I figured it out, but I wanted to see Jhon struggle. Let me try
How
it.
do you do
Let
it?
me try it. Take the camera.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead.
Okay, you have to pull this piece towards you
Oh.
and then,
Wow.
ta-da!
Oh,
It's small, but all the windows are super clean on the train.
they are.
The room is sorted with everything you actually need. Light controls, air conditioning, room service, and several power outlets. Fair warning though, those are British 3-pin plugs, so if you're coming from outside the UK, pack an adapter. There are USB ports too, though we'd have appreciated a USB-C option in 2026.
We should be leaving in about 5 minutes or 6 minutes.
If we're on time.
And we were. The Night Riviera pulled out of Paddington at 11:45 sharp, and just like that, London started sliding past the window. The city at night has a different quality to it, quieter, more cinematic, and somehow more beautiful when you're watching it from a moving train, knowing you won't stop until morning. But Cornwall is 8 hours away, and the real question now is whether this tiny cabin and these narrow bunks are actually going to let us sleep. Time to find out. While Jhon handles his pre-sleep routine, I take a quick walk to the shared restroom at the end of our car. My digestive system, bless it, tends to go into full travel lockdown when we're on the road, and today was no exception. Shared restrooms and I have a complicated relationship, so the timing worked out for everyone. Back at the cabin, we finished getting ready for bed. The day has been long, and we are very much rooting for these mattresses to be as comfortable as they look. We'll wake up somewhere in Cornwall with breakfast on its way to the door. That's the dream. Time to see if the Night Riviera delivers.
This time I chose the top bunk because I think it will be cooler due to the AC vent being up here, and I hope I have a good night's sleep. I didn't so much last time on the Caledonian Sleeper, but I'm confident. I have a feeling that tonight is going to be a good night. We are super excited about having breakfast in bed tomorrow. Night night.
Buenas noches. Good morning from somewhere in the south of England. Wow. I slept great. This bed is so comfy. The mattress is like a hotel mattress. Wow. I am so well rested. And I am so excited for my breakfast. The bacon roll. Let's go.
Buenos dias. I just wanted to say that I totally agree with John's assessment of the bed, and the linens and pillows are premium quality. We're gonna get ready before breakfast because we'll be arriving at our station just after breakfast, so we don't want to be rushing.
Anna arrives right on schedule, which we'd arranged the night before. We could have made our way to the club car for breakfast, but we hadn't come all this way to eat at a table. Breakfast in bed, with the English countryside sliding past the window, was always the plan. First though, the thing that makes mornings worth having. Outside, somewhere between London and Penzance, the south of England is waking up. It's a good view. Jhon ordered the bacon roll, which looked exactly as good as it sounds, and I went with a croissant, a decision I began regretting the moment he pulled out his sandwich. Before we pull into Penzance, Jhon wants to take a quick look at something we haven't seen yet, the coach seating section, for anyone riding the Night Riviera without a sleeper cabin.
This is coach or the sitting accommodation. All right, let's try those seats. A little bit on the hard side, but the windows are massive. This is a communal bathroom. They're quite clean. This is the view. Gorgeous. I have to say, this car is way cleaner and nicer than the previous one. I think I could spend the night here, 8 hours. Yeah, it's not bad. And if you walk this way, you'll find the restaurant car. Or lounge area.
Meanwhile, back in the cabin, I had unfinished business. The top bunk had defeated us once already, and I was not getting off this train without settling the score.
It seems like everybody have gotten off the train. Look. Empty, 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 empty. Most of them are. I think there's only one with passengers inside. That's alright. That's Anna, our car attendant. She's so nice.
Before we step off, there's one more thing worth showing you. Something I noticed last night in the club car and couldn't quite unsee. They're mushroom-shaped. Get your minds out of the gutter. We spent the last few minutes on board in the club car, watching the Cornish countryside give way to the coast through the panoramic windows, until the Night Riviera glides quietly into Penzance.
Thank you, yeah, bye.
Want another unforgettable sleeper train adventure? Click here. Milan to Sicily, 20 hours, a private cabin, and a train that literally rides a ferry across the sea. See you there!